Hi, and welcome to the first of two video tutorials focused on research strategies. This first video will look at two article databases, Academic Search Premier and Access World News Utah. The second instructional video will focus on finding research sources through the Stewart Library Catalog and through the Internet. A key to any successful information hunt is making sure that you have the right words to search the various databases and search engines. Use too broad of a search term and you will end up with hundreds, if not thousands, of results that have little to do with your research topic. On the other hand, use too narrow of a search term and you might not find any research sources at all. Having a targeted, focused research topic will make your life much easier. Okay, so the first search engine that we're going to look at, or database, is Academic Search Premier. So from the library's homepage, you can find the link right below the main search box. Once we get to the EBSCO host page, first thing I'm going to do is click on the Advanced Search feature. What this allows us to do is to search multiple terms simultaneously. This also allows us to use truncation and Boolean operators. In the case of my research project, I'm looking for information on uranium mining on the Navajo Reservation in the Four Corners area and its subsequent environmental impact. When I first considered this project, I had a much broader topic that looked at uranium mining in Utah in general. But once I started the search, I saw a number of resources related to the Navajo Reservation. Instead of keeping the topic to all of Utah, which would have been too large to deal with effectively in a research paper, I further focused my research to only encompass the Navajo Reservation. So don't be afraid to modify your research topic as you go through the information search process. So in the first search box, I'm going to type in uranium mining, and actually I'm going to use the truncation and the asterisks, which is going to tell the database to search both mine, mining, mines. In the second search box, I'm going to type in Navajo, and then in the third, I'm going to type in environment, and I'm going to use the truncation and the asterisks again. You'll notice on the left-hand side that there's also the Boolean operators and an and. If you click on the drop down box, you can see or and not as also options. So once I have those set up, I'm going to click on search. Now if I'm only looking for scholarly and peer-reviewed articles, I'm going to go on to the left hand side here and click the box for only scholarly articles. So you can see I went from 20 to 11 search results. But even though there's only 11, these search results are very focused and relevant to my research topic, which, as you can see, also includes the history of uranium mining in the Navajo people, uranium in drinking water, uranium mining and lung cancer among Navajo men. The next database that we're going to focus on is Access World News Utah. To find this particular database from the library's homepage, we're going to click on Article Databases, and under the Find Databases by Subject, we're going to click on News. And as you can see at the top, there's a number of good newspaper databases, including ProQuest and LexisNexis. The one we're looking for, we're going to scroll down about halfway, and it's Access Utah. We're going to click on that. So the reason that we might look for newspaper articles is that they will list some of the most recent events in this unfolding topic. Events in some cases that are so recent that scholars have not had time to incorporate them into current peer-reviewed research articles or scholarly books. And you'll notice that the news sources that we're searching on this database are all focused in Utah. So that's going to give us a really good feel for this developing issue. So for this search, I'm going to use the similar terms, uranium mining without the truncation. And as you can see, here's another drop-down box for the Boolean operators. I'm going to put both the search boxes that I'm using to all text. In the second search box, I'm going to put in Navajo, and then I'm going to click search. So as you can see, there's been developments on this issue as recently as August of 2013. So that is, again, another reason why we would want to search newspapers. Remember, if you ever have questions, don't hesitate to contact a librarian via the Stewart Library's live chat, listed here at the Ask a Librarian link, in person or via email.